The doctor's death was due to effects of injuries and homicidal in nature produced by multiple impacts with hard, blunt objects. Regarding the presence and nature of any disease or toxic substance, if any, will be given after receipt of histopathological and chemical examination report.
So the recording in the certificate of the nursing home, jaundice, does not appear to be proper.
They had admitted, so
I understand you do not have anything to do, but this is the document that you showed yesterday.
that these are the exact things which has gone into the.
Yes.
I have already informed that we have registered an FIR on 9th. So, we have received it yesterday evening. Some time may be given to us to
Cause an inspection.
to see what has happened, because we have also obtained the CCTV of the court where he was produced. We have got the CCTV of the hospital where he was taken for examination.
Chittaranjan or
So,
what? Kakdeep.
Before production in court.
All right.
Because,
Yes.
My
Yes.
was not working. As I had submitted, your lordship directed the CCTV of these to be preserved, not of the court, but out of our own volition, we have taken the CCTV of the court also where he was brought, and also the CCTV of the Kakdeep hospital. These we have got. So he was taken there. We have seen that contrary to the allegation that he remained in the car, did not go into the hospital at all for examination, we have found that he has in the lobby, he is seen with the officer, he is seen in the corridor which leads to the doctor's chamber. Everything is there. So he was taken to the hospital for
medical examination.
There are injuries. The PM says there the death was due to injury. It has to be gone into that who has caused those injuries. And the other part of jaundice, etc., because the death is homicidal in nature, it says, it may be required, the jaundice part, but we can look into it a bit later and we'll have to wait for the other reports to come, histopathological, etc. But we'll have to investigate the FIR of 9th of July.
Yes, but the role of the swastik Shiva Shodhan has to be gone into.
They are respondents before your lordship. The respondents before your lordship.
Did you serve swastik?
Yes, ma'am.
Swastik has been served or not?
No, possibly omelette.
Not. Because the day when he was arrested, 4th of July possibly.
4th of July in the morning, yes.
The Kakdik hospital records that he is physically and mentally fit.
Yes, that is before production, before the court.
Yes. And he dies on
8th.
8th.
No, before that, kindly take some page 16. Page 16. On the same day, 4th July.
Injury report, Mathurapur.
Kindly see the
he was beaten.
Statement of the patient.
Statement.
What he is saying? Incident occurred at Dhola police station. He was beaten up by Dhola police personnel, Rajdeep Sarkar.
And nature of injury is polytrauma all over the body. Scratch marks over the back. Blunt mark over the forehead. Abrasion.
Nature of injury, type of injury.
Page 16.
Yes.
Type of injury, very simple.
Marked as simple.
Whatever.
I'll come to that. Now, let kindly see 2-3 things. I have prepared an affidavit. Date and time of
investigation continue. Let us come.
By them. Then I have nothing to submit. If they will continue with these records, then I have nothing to submit before the court.
But the records.
They should be ashamed of saying that, no, I will not.
Wait. Please don't bring politics over here. No. Tell me what.
That these documents.
Let there be understanding that we are independent.
These are not documents of the police station. These are documents of the hospitals and documents of the private nursing home where the complainant of the FIR took the deceased, which is a very important part because everywhere the uncle takes the person to all these hospitals. Now we have obtained these documents from there. The FIR has been registered on 9th. We are today on 12th. Basically, we are still on 11th because 11th we have obtained the PM and we are reporting before lordship. We have only got 48 hours to investigate into this. The person who is named here by the accused, Rajdeep Sarkar, he has already been closed as far as the PSC is concerned and he has been shifted to completely a unrelated branch. The investigation is by a DSP enforcement branch.
Who is investigating? Let us see.
DSP of enforcement branch.
Where is that?
The
enforcement branch.
Yes. So he is not related to the Thana at all. And he is much higher in rank. Much higher in rank. So kindly gives us some time to investigate. We have also obtained the CCTV footage. of the court of the hospital kindly gives us some time to come back to your lordship.
To procure records. Page 8,
No,
page
the
7.
records are
No,
already there.
Kindly see page 7.
Of
I
the-
don't show by the
Page 7 of
page
the
7 of their
documents
bunch.
yes, memo of arrest.
Date and time of production in court.
Interpolated.
Yes.
All right.
And then in the signature.
Rajdeep.
Same.
No, he has been closed. He is out now.
Not in the Thana.
Not in the Thana also.
We are not about Rajdeep.
Date
Rajdeep did
Please.
not do anything without instruction. OC
May I say something?
went to the blood.
Date of production. Date of production, we cannot change. The date of production is recorded in the order of the bail.
Yes.
Now,
The submission is that
I'll come to that. I'll respond to his submission
Hmm.
one by one.
DSP rank
So far
officer.
that postmortem is concerned,
We will see everything. DSP rank officer.
not
You
to
say it will not serve the
No.
purpose.
because they have to justify. Because in other matter, in
Yes.
case of other death,
Yes.
they forms an seat.
Yes. You want a seat?
Similar.
You want a seat?
Must be by those officers who has
Experience of handling this
experience in handling this case and trustworthy, most certainly.
Trustworthy is there is no stamp
That
on the
must
body
be-
written that he is trustworthy.
Past conduct also shows something
Do you have any officer of such which you feel is trustworthy?
that I have
So
to,
it can be.
that I have to take instruction and
Otherwise, we have to depend upon what Mr. Bandyopadhyay.
I'll
comes
certainly
up.
give. I want to give some suggestions. Kindly bear me for a moment, Before that,
For a moment.
to give that suggestion, I'll take some suggestions from others and I'll inform your lordship.
Then tomorrow, Monday.
Tomorrow, but for today,
Yes.
I will be praying for exhumation of the body, and for second postmortem.
Recorded.
Because it has to be done in presence of the magistrate and in some similar circumstances in our high court. Pass this order, kindly look.
Yes, body exhumed, I understand. But then you go through the postmortem report.
Let there be a second postmortem so that we can compare. This was not done in our presence. This was not done in our presence.
I have no knowledge of what is being handed over.
Even I don't have knowledge.
But then I should get an opportunity to produce those orders where second PM was not directed.
Wait.
Oh, you are opposing this.
Wait, please wait. There is a PM report. You go through it.
I am not the expert.
Get it checked up by an expert. Come back
Only
on Monday.
only difficulty is the body, the period.
Yes.
That's the urgency. Otherwise, I could have come tomorrow.
Whether there is at all a requirement of
I cannot
exhumation.
say on Monday that exhume it and conduct postmortem. They will not be able to conduct postmortem on the basis of that body. That's the whole difficulty. If
there are prayers made after 2 months, 3 months. Matters decided after 2-3 months with regard to the prayer of second postmortem. তুমিও তো ডিস্টার্ব করো মাঝখানে বলতে কি করব এখন
শেষ কর তুমি তারপরে বল
But then I don't think I am agreeable to any exhumation at this stage, especially after.
Mandate of the NHRC in case of custodial torture. This is the latest from 2020. That has to be
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, the postmortem may have been video recorded, but was it done in the presence of a magistrate?
No.
That's the whole difficulty.
No, it's recorded in the PM. It's recorded in the PM. It was not done.
That is in violation of NHRC guideline.
Why was it not done? Because that is the norm. It has to be done.
They are admitting.
What was the urgency in doing it? In such a manner where it was not there. At least the family member should have been informed. Nobody knows about it. You
all these are requirement. That is the guideline of the NHRC.
This part,
Yes.
I mentioned this yesterday also. My instructing officers are of a different police district. There is none from Kolkata police who is instructing me in this matter because they are not parties, obviously. This death happened in Tiljola. Everything done under the Kolkata police. I can take that instruction why it was not.
But then taking instruction, if it becomes
it will not change the fact, but I can at least come back with a reason why it was not done.
Reasoning is different, but fact it was not done is admitted.
It is right. In the PM report,
if it is there, it is there.
Yes.
Two things. Family member of the deceased was not intimated. Magistrate was not there. These two things is a requirement for interfering with this PM report. Nothing else. I do not know what is there medically.
Right.
Now, the videography is there. If it was done properly, they can always go through it. They can see it.
But even after this, there is a recording over here that there were injury marks and all
Everything
these
is
things.
there. No one is trying to hide anything. And even it's elaborate. Everything is there.
You say it is there, but they are looking for something else. I do not know.
Like not only magistrate, the last NHRC recommendation says
Let me see. Let me see.
This is the last one. So far, medical officers are concerned. Clause 1, A and B.
Give a copy to your learned friend. The one that you are relying upon.
আমি সফট কপি দিচ্ছি
নেট নেই তো
নেট লাগবে না এয়ারড্রপ আছে তোমার
করো
But this is only a recommendation. Has this been accepted? Is this followed in all cases? This is only a recommendation.
It was communicated to all states.
All states.
It has to be followed.
It has to be done by a board of 3 doctors,
Yes.
preferably from 3 different.
To ensure independence.
1 minute, from 3 different institutions.
Yes.
As the doctors from the same institution are
likely
in
some cases to be influenced by their
senior members of the board.
In the board.
Yes. And all doctors during must be holding a
Independence.
postgraduate degree in forensic science, 5 years experience, especially in postmortem examination. Here the magistrate part is not here. It is only the
previous orders.
It is only the doctor's part.
Yes, ma'am. That is undisputed magistrate parties. But there are several guidelines. This is the latest one addition or others. There are guidelines indicating video recording also. How it is to be video recorded. And the quality of
regarding the family member, if your lordship kindly takes the 3rd column of the PM report, 3rd column. Mohsin Mullah Jamai Babu of deceased was present, as I find from the PM report. At the top 3rd.
Top name.
Name of constable by whom bought and name of relative accompanying. I find Mohsin Mullah Jamai Babu of deceased was present.
আরে না না ছিলাম না ওরা পরে করিয়েছে আমরা জামাই ডাকলো হসপিটালে তখন আমরা গেলাম
I cannot get that, Mr. Bandopadhyay.
Top third.
Top 3rd name of the constable.
Yes.
Oh, Mohsin Mullah Jamai
Just underneath that.
Yes. Mohsin Mullah Jamai Babu of the deceased.
And body was handed over to the writ petitioner on 9/7/2024.
Writ petitioner is the mother.
Writ petitioner is Yasin Halda, the father. We have, while receiving the body, he has put his signature. That also we have. So, that no one was there, etc. Some statements are coming from the side of the petitioner also, which are ultimately not corroborating with the documents and CCTV also. Kindly let us continue with the investigation. The investigation is in the hands of a very senior officer.
No, investigation. If the norms for the postmortem is not followed, then
it has to be sent to the central forensic also. They has to report NHRC also. So many things are there. I'll come one by one.
Come in one go. See, each and every time, if you come with different directions, then it will be difficult.
FIR has not been made with incorporating all sections.
Incorporation of sections can be done. It is not a thing, but then whether the body.
First, I want to ensure that all the evidence are so that anybody can investigate. That's my point first, the priority.
Give a copy to your learned friend, the order that you are relying.
Order.
Oh.
Salim Khan.
Yes, I'm sending that.
তোমার জন্য আমি কোনো কপি আনি না
State has all machineries.
একটু বিকাশ দাকে নকল করো কি উত্তর দেবো
Page 3. আপনি মিনিট দাও একটার পর একটা আসুন
Well, the entire order is on consent, I find, my lord, and consent none other than the Advocate General himself. My lord, this consent cannot be, my lord, equated, my lord. The consent is recorded in page 2, consent
Yes,
recorded in page
yes.
3.
Hmm.
In fact, the state came up with the proposal of SIT.
But then,
Follow guidelines.
for the purpose of a proper investigation to be done, the state cannot stand in the way of following the directions of NHRC, isn't it? If these norms were not followed, then state has to do it. The investigation has not yet
Well, that
started as
instructions
such.
today I'll have to take from the Kolkata police.
Which instruction?
PM, my lord, how the PM was conducted, why there was lacuna as far as the PM was
Why
concerned.
is different thing?
So, my lord, I have not been able to go into that aspect at all because Kolkata police was not a party. Obviously they had no occasion to come and assist me on this
Hmm.
and give me appropriate instructions.
Hmm.
My lord, with regard to the postmortem, my lord, if your lordship, my lord,
Does the postmortem report say that there were the at least 3 doctors present?
it's
Dr.
certified by one
Saurabh-
person. But
Saurabh Chattopadhyay,
And it is
Professor
not even in the
NHRD.
form, but there are two different forms.
Two different?
Form of
Well,
postmortem report.
Hmm.
In case of custodial death, the form is different. This is the postmortem report in usual course what they follow. But so far custodial death is concerned, the form is absolutely different.
Well, may I say something? Well, it's not a case
So
where the
this
death has occurred in my custody. Kindly see the difference here. Kindly. It is one of the allegations.
I have followed it.
But the person was in my custody for about 5 to 6 hours. Thereafter went to Kakdeep. Thereafter went to Kakdeep Subdivisional Court. And thereafter he was released on bail. He went with the uncle to Mathurapur Subdivisional Hospital. And death occurred on 8th. The death is not in the custody. But 4 to 8, he was not in my custody. Rather, he was in the custody of the complainant uncle.
Then I have to submit then on 8th, on the day of death, the officer in charge of Dhola police station went to the Swastika nursing home and tried to settle the issue. I have filed a supplementary, prepared a supplementary affidavit.
Which I am yet to obtain.
Tell me, exhumation can be done within how many days?
2-3 days.
Not more than that.
No. It will not be in a position to postmortem once again.
To exhume
To
the body
reveal,
and
yes.
then get it done. See,
But
death occurred on
they
the
are opposing this. This in
ninth.
itself indicates that they do not want to investigate.
No, not at all. That is not at all my intention. My lord, my
They have not
intention say that
admittedly
the
followed the procedure.
DSP is in charge of the investigation and kindly grants us some time to come back with something. But within 48 hours, my lord will kindly not conclude that we are not in a position to conduct a free and fair investigation.
For the purpose of the investigation, you require certain evidences, materials. If the materials are not
My lord,
there,
for
how can
that,
you
my lord,
do
the
it?
videography of the postmortem is there. If
Oh.
the
Videography is only the it is being done. But then what about the position of
My
the
lord,
body,
as
whether there were
the
marks, everything?
videography we can show to another person, another expert also, and we can come back with a report of that expert also. If
No,
your lordship
but then
feels,
still the
and
video-
it has been done in another matter, and my lord, if required, I'll get those orders also.
No, videography is just recording that the process is being conducted.
Yes, but they can see, it can be seen whether the PM was done properly or not.
No, from the videography, can the position of the body be understood? I do not know. I have not seen any
Yes,
such.
it can be. It can be.
Whether there are bruises,
Yes.
cuts and everything.
That is
can be
from where
seen.
it is recorded. That is from where it is recorded.
From the videography, it is recorded.
My lord, from the PM,
Yes.
from the PM it is recorded, and the post-mortem interaction is recorded. So, my lord, if it can be discerned in the PM, it can be discerned, my lord, from the videography also. That is the entire purpose of the videography. So that the, my lord, the medical officer is not leaving out anything. And if required, we can send it to another expert, my lord. Your lordship we can bring the report before your lordship, my lord, from another expert, that if any lacuna is there in this PM or not.
Where is the videography right now?
But it's in the NRS, my lord.
Let a videograph be handed over to the petitioner so that
Lad,
they can also get it checked.
This will not serve my purpose.
You all can
I am
also
not
get
the
it checked.
expert.
No,
Even-
you will get it checked by a doctor. How can-
They will not be in a position because it has to be done physically by the doctors. That is the recommendation of the NHRC. How the video will help me or in the investigation.
But after
But I
going to the
don't- I
videography,
don't-
they can at least come
I
back
don't
and
know
say
why
where
they
we
are-
went wrong.
Since we are collecting evidence now. Now evidence. By way of postmortem. Now why they are shying in doing second postmortem? Second postmortem will reveal something else.
No, whether it is at all required or not. Maybe they are not
But
shy.
if they don't want to pay, blood, expend the cost. That's the reason.
No,
it
it
will be
cannot
done
be a
by
matter
the
of course.
Or the time.
Then, like consideration, representation, every matter will be for second postmortem. It can be a matter of course.
This will be done by the
Admittedly, they
government.
have not followed the NHSC guideline. Now, there was some reason for issuing those guidelines. Those has not been followed. Now, those has to be followed to gather information and evidences. Now, they do not want to. I want to gather evidence. I do not want to destroy evidence. That's my whole purpose. That is the purpose of investigation. What more I need to submit?
NHRC guidelines are for custodial deaths.
They are not following guidelines and they are boldly saying that are not required. What
It
they
is
want to,
not
they
a
want to
death in
destroy
my
evidence.
custody.
Somebody has died. He has been buried. Postmortem conducted. Again, exhumation and
And this was done in earlier case
very.
that I have given.
That is by consent.
If
This
I
is on
thought,
consent.
And not
No,
consent by anyone.
consent
Consent
by
by
the
the highest
state,
legal officer of the state.
consent by the state is not required.
No,
If
whether
they
it is
state
required or not is different, but the order that you've relied upon is on consent.
Maybe. I have shown this for two reasons. That this has to be sent to the Cfsl to ensure independence. And it has to be done once again, since guidance has not been followed. Simple. Otherwise, the entire purpose and object of issuing guidelines will be odious. What is the use of issuing those guidelines and spending time by the NHRC? Those are, because of DK Basu, all these things has been followed. And in 2023, Supreme Court is passing order. Still, this thing is continuing. You install CCTV everywhere. And they are coming and saying that it's not. I have made a prayer in my supplementary affidavit that I have a phone with me. My kaka had a phone with him on the third night. Since they are denying that this arrest was subsequent date.
First of all, the Kaka's role is to be gone into.
Investigated. You'll investigate it.
So, mobile track and lat long of the that mobile location has to be investigated.
Yes.
Those information is required from the telephone.
Where is the mobile now?
I have
with
given
you.
the number. But this is my supplementary affidavit.
Give a copy.
Copy দাও তোদেরকে।
সবই কি কোর্ট বললে দেবে নাকি?
Yes.
I have given the number in my affidavit. Page 4, paragraph 5. Sorry, page 3, paragraph 5. He every day comes and says that I have specifically stated that CCTV was functioning. Stated. Because I have gathered information.
Well, from 23rd, it was not working.
This needs to be investigated by somebody else.
The mobile phone of my brother was seized by the police on the 3rd. Immediately after reaching the and returned back on.
But one mistake I have done in my first paragraph, I have said, paragraph 3, that I was taken into on 3rd July at about 1:30 a.m.
That my son was taken in arrested 1:30 a.m. on 3rd of July.
So we have instead of it is 3rd because 1:30.
It will be 4th.
No, it will be 3rd. We have last one said 2nd July because after 2:12 at night, it will be 3rd July. So it would be 3rd July.
No, you've mentioned past midnight of July 2, which means 3rd.
3rd July, right.
So it means
We have mentioned last occasion that 2nd July.
All right.
That would be corrected, man. Needs to be corrected. They are saying that we were arrested on 4th July. 1 day gap. Now, these phone locations will demonstrate that because my uncle was also taken into custody along with me, my son. Rather, my brother was also taken into custody along with my son.
Both were taken in custody?
Yes, yes. And he was beaten up in front of my brother.
No, but your brother was not taken in custody.
Complainant was taken into custody. He was forced then to sign. There was no previous complaint.
The complainant goes there with a complaint against your son.
No.
And
no. Both were taken together. There are so many things needs to be investigated. There was no complaint received by them as of arrest.
That is why they are taken into custody thereafter.
But yesterday it was read over that the complainant
Complaint was
was
made.
the uncle.
There was an FIR.
Yes.
That was signed by my uncle
Huh?
later on, rather my brother later on. After he was taken into custody in police station, he was there whole night. My brother, he is the only eyewitness. I'll be seeking for his protection. He started receiving threats. 4% I need protection.
Yeah, the police, because all these things will certainly be disputed by the state respondents that
That their dispute will not do.
no, that
Now,
is
as of
different.
now, I am the victim. And
Yes.
as I am the victim at the instance of the police, no and nobody else. And these police, the officer in charge of Dhola police station, when my son was dying in Shasti nursing home on 8th, on the day he was died, he was there. He went there to settle. The officer in charge.
Settle with whom? Your uncle? These
No, with us. With the petitioner. We have video. We have recorded that video. OC
Mr.
nothing.
Bandyopadhyay, a lot of things are coming out.
But kindly do not take me amiss, Manoj. But the thing is that the difficulty is that
Let
something
all
is
these
written.
things-
Sometime I expect the advocate general
Something.
position taken by the advocate general should be taken by
Something-
Bandyopadhyay.
all things should
Because I am
come
not
by
the
way of
advocate general, sir.
affidavits.
I am not the advocate general.
Please come with further affidavits if you have.
I have-
something
Well,
to say.
if these are to be submitted, he
But
can
as
submit
of
anything.
now, today,
Now the uncle who was the complainant is now the petitioner in this.
today all that I have, I want,
to
today all that I want, without any delay, there should be a second postmortem, so that evidence.
Actually, the postmortem report signed by Dr.
দাঁড়াও, দাঁড়াও।
on 9th July 2024 is
in some cases to be influenced.
likely
In some.
were not present at the time of conducting the postmortem. The postmortem has, however, been video recorded. Stop paragraph. The petitioner is interested for a free and fair investigation and trial. Stop paragraph. The prayer of the petitioner for conducting a second postmortem is opposed by the state. Stop. It has been submitted that the postmortem, that as the postmortem has been video recorded, accordingly, there is no requirement of conducting a second postmortem. Stop. Next. Postmortem as of now. Stop. Next. The police may be police officer against whom allegation has been made has been closed and he has been transferred to a different location. Stop. The investigation is being conducted by the DSP, who is a far senior level officer than the officer in charge of the police station. Stop. Than the officer in charge of the police station. The
Dhola PS.
since the investigation is at a very early stage, accordingly, the same ought not to be interfered with at this stage. Paragraph. I have anything more?
Presence of relative I have shown, presence of and NHRC guidelines, that is for custodial death.
Yes, that I
and
have.
It is, this death is not in my custody.
The learned advocate for the state refers to the postmortem report where it has been recorded that the relative of the deceased was present at the time of postmortem. Stop. Paragraph. It has further been submitted that the guidelines relied upon by the petitioner ought not to be made applicable in the present case, as the death did not take place in the custody of the police. Video footages shall be preserved.
Following.
Be forwarded to CFSL by tomorrow.
Yes.
But perhaps it has already been
Already
sent
been
because
sent.
no
If
point
not-
keeping it.
If not sent
If you want
earlier.
the direct
And,
CFSL, then we'll have to send it to CFSL. Otherwise, go
Yes.
to state FSL.
No, CFSL Hyderabad.
Very well. CFSL.
Hmm.
CFSL. আচ্ছা CFSL টা হয়নি তাহলে পরেরটা কাটুন CFSL ফুল স্টপ দিয়ে দিন
CFSL Hyderabad.
হায়দ্রাবাদ কমা দিয়ে